We have made it to our last method of solving a system, elimination. Elimination is a method that students tend to really like. To use this method, both equations must be written in standard form. Remember, standard form is ax plus by equals c. Or really, I should say standard-ish form, because it's okay if a is negative here, even though that's not technically standard form. To use this method, we also need coefficients that are opposites, meaning same number, but one positive, one negative. In this case, positive 5 and negative 5. Opposite coefficients in front of our y terms. Our first step for solving is to write the equations vertically, making sure that like terms are aligned. Often we'll give you one equation with the x term first and then the y term, and then the other term with the y term first and then the x term. So you need to make sure in that case to rewrite your equations so that the x terms are aligned as well as the y terms. So x terms aligned, y terms aligned. Here is the reason that everyone loves elimination. Our first step is to add the equations together. 2x plus 6x is 8x. And then what is 5y plus negative 5y? Well, that's 0. You don't even have to write it. The y terms disappear. The y terms are eliminated. And then 17 minus 9, or 17 plus negative 9, is 8. Now we have a one-step equation. Woohoo! And just like that, we know what x is. X is 1. Of course, we know we are not done. The solution to any system is an ordered pair. This is the part of elimination that's not as fun. We plug x back into one of our equations, and it's not so lovely to solve, but it's not that bad. So I plugged 1 into my first equation. I just usually use the first equation, but that's up to you. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 5y equals 17. So after I've done that multiplication, I just have a two-step equation. Subtracting 2 from both sides, I have 5y equals 15. Dividing by 5. I know that y equals 3. I am done. I have my solution. My solution to the system is 1 and 3. X equals 1, y equals 3. In this case, the y term is what was eliminated, so I solved for x first, and so I was unlikely to write these in the wrong order. However, just as often, we will eliminate the x terms, and then I'll solve for y first, and then it's really common to mix up the order. So make sure you're writing the x value first, and then the y value. As always, you can check your solution by plugging the ordered pair 1, 3 into the first equation and plugging the ordered pair into the second equation. This step is not required, but it is highly, highly recommended, especially on assessments, to make sure that your solution actually is a solution to both equations and therefore the correct solution to the system.